A wealthy man has arrived in Port-au-Prince, determined to offer a massive reward to anyone who can capture a diamond fish. For years, it has been believed that the diamond fish is extinct, with no remaining specimens. For many years, uncontrolled fishing led to its disappearance. People believed the fish brought good luck, making it highly coveted. The government eventually banned fishermen from catching it, but the black market flourished. Wealthy buyers were willing to pay anything for a diamond fish. Until one day, it was sadly declared officially extinct. The rumor that a millionaire had arrived in Port-au-Prince spread like wildfire. All the fishermen laughed at the millionaire, except the oldest of them all, Old Peter. Old Peter had begun to feel the effects of age. Fishing was becoming harder, and no one wanted to accompany him anymore. "You won't catch anything with that old man," they would mutter. Old Peter approached the millionaire and asked about his offer. The millionaire confirmed it was true. He would pay an extraordinary reward to whoever brought him a diamond fish. With determination, Old Peter declared that he would go in search of it. The fisherman laughed again, this time at him, mocking him and calling him a fool for believing he could catch such a fish. But Old Peter needed money, and to him, it was worth the attempt. He prepared his supplies and set out to sea. Once he was far from shore, he asked for forgiveness. He knew fishermen had abused. Uncontrolled greed had destroyed the species. "I have an important reason," he told the sea. "I don't want the money out of greed, but because I have a problem that only money can solve." Old Peter sailed toward a remote island where, years ago, a large population of diamond fish had once existed, but success didn't come. Hours passed, and the fish never appeared. He began to think to himself, "What a fool I've been." The others were right. But his problem had blinded him. He had tried everything to get money, buying lottery tickets, fishing more, but nothing was enough. His old age held him back. The sea gave him nothing. Hours passed, and still no diamond fish. He was about to give up, when suddenly his line jerked violently. He had hooked something enormous. The fish fought him. For hours, it refused to yield. Exhausted, Old Peter muttered, "It may not be a diamond fish, but this could still bring me some money." He fought with all his strength until finally, the fish gave in. It was massive, so large, it barely fit in his boat. Meanwhile, back in Port-au-Prince, the fishermen were betting on whether Old Peter was dead or alive. Several days had passed since he left, and many assumed the worst. The town's seamstress, who cared deeply for him, confronted the millionaire angrily. "Look what you've caused," she said. "You've killed a poor old man over a fish that doesn't even exist." The millionaire simply shrugged and walked away. Out at sea, Old Peter sailed without rest, desperate to return as soon as possible. At times he felt delirious, losing track of time. Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore, and fell asleep. In his dream, the fish begged him to let it go, not to take it to Port-au-Prince, warning that trouble was coming. "You're coming with me," Old Peter replied. Suddenly, violent blows woke him. 2 orcas were circling his boat, slamming into it again and again. They wanted the fish, but Old Peter couldn't explain that. The hours passed, and the boat could no longer withstand the attacks. Old Peter fought as best he could, but the orcas wouldn't stop. Through tears, he had no choice. He threw the fish back into the sea. His boat was nearly destroyed, and he was on the verge of death from exhaustion. The orcas left, satisfied. Old Peter collapsed unconscious. When he woke up, he was in a hospital in Port-au-Prince. "What happened?" he asked, confused. "You're alive by a miracle," the doctor told him. "You were attacked by orcas, and thanks to a nearby vessel, you were rescued." Everyone in Port-au-Prince was amazed by Old Peter's feat. He had fought those wild orcas for hours. People wondered why he had risked his life like that, but the answer soon came. Old Peter had a sick daughter in capital city. He desperately needed money to help her. When the people of Port-au-Prince learned this, they began donating money to help. The fisherman, who once mocked him, now respected him for his courage. When Old Peter was discharged from the hospital, the mayor came to see him. "Old Peter, the millionaire, has left you a gift ticket to capital city so you can visit your daughter." Old Peter smiled. Things hadn't gone as he expected, but in the end, his struggle had paid off.